multiplexer. What is a multiplexer? Okay, how it is going to work, and all we'll be seeing in this lecture. Right. What is a multiplexer? You will be having like n inputs, one enable input, and depending upon your selection input, see, depending upon your selection input as well as enable input, whatever your inputs will be access to your output. See, normally we'll be telling, right, you have two inputs. See, there you will be seeing a multiplexer. It will be having enable input, selection input as well as data input, and one will be your output. Normally we will be telling you will be having two inputs, right? A and B are your inputs, Y will be your output. Like two inputs means 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, like that we'll be telling, all in combinational circuits. But whereas here in multiplexer we are not dealt with the inputs, we'll be more concentrated towards your selection inputs. Depending upon your selection, okay, depending upon your selection input, your output will be assigned. If suppose your selection input is 0 0, okay, suppose I consider it like 4 inputs, right, 2 selection inputs. That means if suppose your inputs are 4, if your inputs are 4 inputs, that means 2 square, there will be 2 selection lines. If it is like 2 inputs means there will be 1 selection line, 2 power n, where n represents your 2 power n, where n represents your selection lines. Okay, so here normally will be more concentrated towards your selection lines. Depending upon your selection lines, your input will be assigned to your output. If suppose consider here 4 by 1 mux, okay, if I am considering 4 by 1 mux, if selection line input is S0 and S1, there will be 2 selection lines and 1 output line, and 4 inputs like Y0, I0, I1, I2 and I3. Okay, see here, as it is like multiplexer, I am taking 4 by 1 multiplexer. 4 by 1 multiplexer means it will be having 2 power n, that means n represents your selection lines. As it is like 4 to 1, 2 power n, like 2 selection lines and 4 input lines, 1 output line. So depending upon your selection lines, one of your input will be assigned to your output. Switch it, like it is like switching. Okay, so if suppose inputs are, selection lines are 0 0, I will be getting I0 as my output. Okay, if selection line inputs are 0 and 1, I will be getting I1, 1 and 0, I will be getting I2, and 1 1, I will be getting your I3. Okay, depending upon your selection lines, your input will be assigned to your output. That is all about your multiplexers. Now how we'll design this multiplexers, all we'll see. See, from that diagram you can see that, okay, multiplexers, that is nothing but output is being switched to either input A or B or C or D or E. Okay, that is given as an input to the demultiplexer. See, there in the circuit diagram you can see that if selection line is equivalent to 0, what happens? The inverter output will be 1. So 1, as well as that A is providing 1, as A is providing 1, as well as this inverter output will be 1. That means first AND gate will be in on condition, both are 1, so output will be 1. So that 1 will be given as an input to the OR gate, so output will be like 1. So here it depends upon your selection input, yes. At the same time, if you see here, selection line is equivalent to 1, okay, that means you are selection line is equivalent to 1, inverted output, so output will be 0 for the AND gate, output will be 0 for the AND gate, and A you are providing, even though you are providing A, but 1 and 0, output of that AND gate will be 0. So again here if you see, B input is 1, okay, at the same time selection input is 1, what happens? This AND gate will be in on condition, this AND gate will be in on condition, and that will be providing 1, so output will be 1. So depending upon your selection lines, whether you can activate A input as your output, whether you can activate B input as your output. Okay, so now we will consider 8 by 1 multiplexer. How we will going to design? See, they are the truth table that defines your 8 by 1 multiplexer. That means it indicates your 2 power 3 into 1. That is, there are 3 selection lines, okay, 8 inputs and 1 output. 1 output, 8 inputs. How many selection lines will be there? 3 selection lines. If I consider this one, there are 3 selection lines. Let us consider S0, S1, S2, okay, or else A, B and C. A, B, C as your selection lines, okay. At the same time, I am having some D0 to D7 as my inputs and one enable input, active low signal, and Y as my output. So depending upon your selection lines A, B and C, one of the input will be assigned to your output. So if suppose consider A, B, C as 0, 0, 0, if enable input is also active low, so that is nothing but enable input is 0, then Y0 will be accessed by your output, D0 will be accessed by your output. If at all 1, 0, 0, what happens? If I am providing selection lines as 1, 0, 0, if I provide 1, 0, 0, what happens? D1 will be inactive. Right, if suppose 1, 1, 1, so that is nothing but D1 will be connected to your output. So like that is your truth table. See here, and there is like Y, and what is your Y active low? That means here you are getting active high as well as active low outputs. Okay, depending upon your selection lines, one of your input will be getting, at the same time one of your input you will be getting in terms of active low as well as in terms of active low as well as in terms of active. Right, see here 74 by 151 is your like 8 to 1 multiplexer, designing of 8 to 1 multiplexer. There you can see enable input as well as 8 inputs and the last selection lines like A, B, C are your selection lines. Depending upon your selection lines, one of your input will be accessed by the output. There you have both active high as well as active low output. Now coming under here coding, right? See there, like you are writing a code for 8 to 1 multiplexer. That means, see, whatever that is there in this diagram will be drawing it, writing into your entity. In entity declaration, you will be declaring about your selection lines. There are 3 selection lines and 8 input lines, 1 enable input and 2 output lines, that is Y and Y bar. Okay, this is active high as well as active low outputs. Right, next. Now we'll write for data flow. How we're going to write it for data flow? See, they are using a data flow. That means when I'll be getting D7, when the selection lines are 111, when selection lines are 111, I'll be getting Y is nothing but a D7. D7 input will be assigned to your output. Okay, at active low I'll be getting D7 bar. Similarly, like when 110 as my selection lines, see there I use with S select, that means as selection lines. When I'll be taking 110 as my selection line, I'll be getting D6 at Y as my output and D6 bar at Y bar, YL bar. At the same time 100, that is D4 and D4 bar, 011, okay, D3 and D3 bar, 010, D2 and D2 bar, like that you will be getting all these things. So if enable input, enable active low input will be equivalent to 0, then only you are getting your output. If enable active low is equivalent to 1, it indicates that you are not enabling your output. So if this is the case, what happens? You cannot get your Y as your output. If enable input is equivalent to 0, then only you can get Y as your output, that is with all the inputs. You have introduced a process as well as case statement, okay, right, and multiplexer, the architectural, behavioral, process, all these things. Okay, see here, the same way you will be writing here. So when 1 1 1, you will be assigning y naught value to d7. When 1 1 0, you will be assigning y naught value to like I am considering it as y1. So y1 value to d6. So the same, like entity declaration will be the same. How it is going to differ from data flow to behavioral, just like I'll be just explaining you. Okay, next. So you can see from the truth table how you are going to write your code. See, if enable input is equivalent to 0, if enable input is equivalent to 0, y is assigned with all y1 value. Okay, if what all enable input, okay, if enable input is equivalent to 0, that is all y1 value will be assigned to y0. If enable input is not equivalent to 0, you cannot assign this value. Yes, y value will be 0.